look at Musk's master plan, part 2, Ros.
Well, essentially, he laid out his ideas for the future of sustainable energy. Transport, of course, what he's been banging on about for quite some time. He says, of course, fossil fuels are bound to run out one day, and I guess, if his plans work out, Tesla and Elon Musk himself, will be poised in the right place to take advantage of it. Essentially, he's laid out a vision where they're going to produce more buses and
trucks. That's quite something, isn't it?
So we normally see this as a...
Tesla may have 6 factories around the world, but none is more important than its mega factory near Austin, Texas.
This building is the most advanced car factory that Earth has ever seen.
If you could put the building on its side, Tesla's new headquarters would be taller than the world's tallest skyscrapers, including Dubai's Burj Khalifa.
According to our calculations, you could fit 194 billion hamsters in this building.
Billions of hamsters. And one day, millions of cars are expected to roll off the assembly line. In 2006, Elon Musk released Tesla's master plan Part 1 on its website. It consisted of, first, building a sports car, the Roadster. It was really expensive, with a starting price of over $100,000. Second, using that money to build an affordable car, the Model S and X, though both are pricey and still out of the reach of most. Third, use that money to build an even more affordable car, which gave us the Model 3 and the Model Y crossover. Finally, while doing above, also provide zero-emission electric power generation options, in reference to Tesla's solar lineup of solar panels, roof tiles, and power walls to supply energy to your home. A decade later, Tesla came out with Master Plan Part 2, or Part 2, create stunning solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage. Tesla's solar tiles have been more difficult to install than originally thought, because no 2 roofs are the same. I went into detail in another video that I'll link in my description. Second, expand the electric vehicle product line to address all major segments. Besides the S, 3, X, and Y, Tesla's Cybertruck is finally slated to go into production next year, according to Musk. After a long wait, the Semi is also in progress. Third, develop a self-driving capability that is 10 times safer than manual via massive fleet learning. The software to make the Tesla fully self-driving is still being developed, which is connected to the final point of Master Plan Part 2. Enable your car to make money for you when you aren't using it. A self-driving network of cars, or robo-taxis, is dependent on FSD being complete. In March, Musk confirmed he's working on Master Plan Part 3, despite Part 2 not being fully finished. However, he's always been one to look ahead. Part 3 is likely to see electric cars streaming off assembly lines at a rate never before seen.
Scale that no company has ever achieved in the history of humanity.
Tesla's growth has already been astounding. It's the fastest growing car manufacturer in the world, currently delivering 1 million cars a year. But if you know anything about Elon Musk, his appetite is bigger. If Tesla's share of the total vehicle output market globally is about 1%, Musk says his company is aiming for 20% of the pie. In other words, he wants 1 out of every 5 new cars on the road to be one of his. He's repeatedly said developing prototypes are a piece of cake compared to the complicated process of scaling up production. The only way to achieve that scale is to make your factory as efficient as possible. The layout of Giga Texas is very different compared to Tesla's original headquarters in Fremont, California. Fremont consisted of separate buildings, making different parts. For example, the seats were made in a totally different building from the main assembly line, so it wasn't as efficient as it could have been. Whereas now, with Giga Texas, everything is under one roof, almost like an integrated circuit. Raw materials come in one door, and the finished product goes out the other. Within the factory, Tesla is also simplifying the way it makes cars, thanks to its giant casting machines, known as the Gigapress. The Austin-made Model Ys are produced with only 2 body pieces at the front and rear. The Ys also contain 1,600 fewer welds. Fewer steps on the production line translate to lower cost. Speaking of lowering costs, Tesla is building its own battery cells in-house, the 4680s. These next-generation batteries pack more energy. The company says they'll have 16% more range. They're totally different from the batteries of the past. In the same way that aircraft wings store fuel instead of needing a fuel tank, Tesla decided to build a battery that doesn't contain excess structure. So, what's next for Tesla? It could truly transform into an AI company. Musk has always insisted the goal of Tesla is not to be a car company, but a technology company that's developing software so the cars can drive themselves. Although we thought robotaxis were going to look like regular Teslas, Musk now says they'll have a futuristic look. He said on Tesla's first quarter earnings call that the robotaxi won't have a steering wheel or pedals, and the company is targeting 2024 for production. If the Cybertruck is anything to go by, then the robotaxi will likely turn heads as well. All of the tech in the Teslas is expected to be packed into their robots. According to Tesla, the Optimus comes complete with autopilot cameras in the head and a full self-driving computer in the body. The bot is designed to take care of boring, repetitive tasks that humans normally do, like running to the grocery store. When Musk revealed the Tesla bot at the company's AI Day in 2021, some thought it was a joke. It didn't help that the bot was actually a human dressed as a robot, since there's not yet a prototype. But according to Musk, this is no laughing matter.
I was surprised that people did not realize the magnitude of the Optimus robot program. Those who are insightful or who listen carefully will understand that Optimus ultimately will be worth more than the car business, worth more than FSD.
The labor market is reported to be 16 times greater than the car market. If Tesla produces a robot that can do what humans do, this could reshape what we do with our time, beyond our imagination. Tesla started out 20 years ago as a company trying to build an electric car. Now, it's trying to develop cars that will one day drive themselves. And if it accomplishes that, it will transform into an AI company with an army of robotaxis and robots, and a full clean energy suite that is all tied together in one neat package.
Hi friends. If you learned something through this video, then please support us. Have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.